Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 32 on this 33-day journey. We are just near the end, and what we're going to do today is something a bit different and unique compared to all the other exercises. But I just want to remind everybody that on Tuesday, August 2nd, we will be doing a live stream at 12 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, the normal time we premiere. All right. And Tuesday the 2nd will be the official end day of this series. All right. But the last video will post on Monday, August 1st. And then we will do a live stream for everybody on Tuesday, August 2nd. All right. So for today's exercise, you're going to need to get your journal out and you're going to need headphones for this one. You can do it without headphones, but having the headphones on will just really enhance the experience for you. What we're going to do is tap in to each planet and receive guidance, insight, healing, and activation from each planet, including Mother Earth Gaia. All right. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to go through each planet, Mercury, all the way through to Neptune. And we're going to listen to about a minute and a half of the sound, the frequency that planet lets off. Okay. And as you're listening to that sound, really have a clear mind and just see what is coming to you, what images are being dropped into your mind, what words, what feelings are pulsating through you. Okay. And after you're done listening to the sound of that planet, write down in your journal what exactly you experienced. Okay. And we'll go through each one. And then at the end, we'll do a little bit of recap, but you are going to receive something from each and every one of these planets today. All right. So get your journal out, get your headphones ready. You can go ahead and pause the video right here if you need to, if you need a little more time. And what I want you to do is close your eyes and just really relax your mind, your body. Let all the thoughts of today drift away. And just focus on your breathing for a couple of minutes to get into a really nice open space to receive. So just do that, and then I will let you know when we are about to begin with each planet. All right, everybody. Mercury is going to speak to us now, and Mercury is the planet of the mind, of communication, of learning. So let's see what Mercury has to teach us and to give to us today. All right, that was Mercury. And if you would like to listen to longer versions of Mercury, you can just do a search on YouTube and you can find a lot of videos with like an hour of Mercury sounds. And just if you really felt drawn in to the vibe and energy of Mercury. So there are longer versions out there if you want to continue a deeper, longer journey with the Mercury, but write down everything that came to you as you were listening to Mercury. And we will move on to Venus. Pause the video if you need more time. Venus is the planet of love and relationships, and she has messages for our heart space. So let's open our energy to Venus and see what she has to say to us. Let's begin now. Okay, let's write in our journal the images and the messages that we received from Venus. And just like Mercury, if you want to spend a longer time in the energy of Venus, just do a YouTube search for Venus sounds and you will find many, many videos. And these are genuine sounds that Venus lets off. All right. So if you want more with her, just do a YouTube search and you'll find like hour, 2 hour long Venus sound. All right. So write in your journal what she brought to you and let's move on to the next one. Pause the video here if you need more time. Let's listen in and see what our Mother Earth Gaia has to say to each and every one of us. Let's begin. That was our true mother speaking to us. Write down in your journal everything that you saw, felt, heard from Mother Earth Gaia. And we'll move on to the next one. If you need more time, pause the video here. All right, everybody, let's tap in and tune in to the energy of Mars, the planet of courage, strength, ambition, independence, the beginning of things, being unique. So let's begin and see what Mars has to say. Go ahead and write down in your journal everything that you saw, felt, and heard and received from Mars. And go ahead and pause the video here if you need more time as we move on to the next one. Now we arrive to Jupiter, one of my favorite planets. Jupiter is the planet of higher spirituality, of wisdom, of blessings, and of luck. So let's see what Jupiter has to say to us. All right, that was Jupiter go ahead and write down in your journal everything you experienced as you listened to those frequencies of Jupiter. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video here as we are going to move on to the next one. Okay, everybody, we are going to tap into Saturn next. And Saturn is known by many different names for many different things. Some can refer to Saturn as the dark one. All right. Saturn balances karma. Saturn brings us great, great lessons that facilitate our growth, our spiritual expansion, our consciousness evolution. Okay. But Saturn is a shadow energy. It forces us to face the shadow, and through the shadow is how we grow. And the shadow often brings things that make us feel uncomfortable. And that leads me to the next thing I'm going to say about Saturn is this sound of Saturn is a bit eerie. It definitely could make you feel uncomfortable. So if this sound is just too much for you, it's okay. You can skip Saturn. I don't feel that Saturn has a message for everybody just because of the energy and frequency of this planet. It's even a little funky for me, but for those of you that receive, it will be deep, it will be soul, it will be about shadow self. All right. So let's dive in and see what Saturn has to say, has to teach us. All right, everybody, that was Saturn. For those of you that received, go ahead and notate in your journal everything you experienced, saw, felt, heard. All right, so I'll just give you a moment for that. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video here. We are going to move on to the next one. Uranus wants to speak to us. And Uranus is the planet of shock, awe, the unexpected, as well as genius. Okay, so Uranus has a lot to offer, a lot of insight about unexpected things, as well as tapping us into our own personal genius. So let's see what Uranus has to say. All right, go ahead and notate in your journal all the different things that you felt and experienced during that minute and a half you were listening to the sound, frequency, and vibration of Uranus. I'll give you just a moment. All right, if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video here because we are going to move on to the last planet to bring us a message for today, and that is Neptune. All right, we have arrived at Neptune, and Neptune is the planet of our dreams, of our imagination, of our creativity, but also our psychic ability and gifts, the prophecies, our intuition, the occult, all of those things. Okay, so let's tap in and see what Neptune has to say and offer to each and every one of us, as well as to our soul. Okay, go ahead and write down in your journal all the information, everything you felt, saw, experienced as you were listening to Neptune. And after this video is finished, you could spend more time adding to the different things you saw and received from each planet, but also all of them, all 8 that we received messages from, there's a bigger, broader story if you link all that information together. And anytime you want to connect in to the planets, like I said, you could just do a YouTube search for the sounds of any one of them and just listen and tap in and meditate and see what comes to you. And just different things that are going on in your life, you'll know which planet to call upon, and you can do deeper research on each planet as well to see on a larger scope what it brings, the energy it offers, etc. All right, so that was our experience for day 32. We are almost to the end of this journey. Tomorrow is the last day, and I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you. Take care.